Hi, we're back again. Our next guest is a young lady who is a motivational author. I'd like to introduce you to Dorothy Gray.
Hi,
Dorothy.
how are you?
I'm fine. I'm so glad you came in this morning.
Thank you.
And I've been looking at the cover of your book here. It sounds really interesting. I want to hear about this book.
Okay, I kind of want to start with saying that what the inspiration behind the book, also being a nurse and working in the medical profession, the inspiration behind the book called Finding Strength in Broken Places was that when you begin to see pain, when you begin to see people in broken places, and if you notice today is a lot of broken people. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. And a lot of times we don't know what to say to them that's going to bring a healing to that area that they're that where the brokenness is. See, pain is just a broken place, but those areas of our pain are those broken pieces. But as you begin to see friends, you begin to see family members that go through those areas of pain, you begin to ask yourself, but then yet you're breaking on the inside, and you're hoping that someone can come along and just speak a word to you. But then what words can they give you if they don't have words for themselves? So I too felt like a loaded gun with my hand on the trigger, waiting, hoping, and praying that someone would come and heal my pain. So that's what inspired me to write the book, Finding Strength in Broken Places. A lot of times we want to share things with people, but then we don't know how they're going to feel about us, out of abandonment, rejection, unforgiveness, pain themselves. They're hurting deep, and a lot of times their pain and the level of their pain may be deeper than our pain, but again, we're afraid to share our pain for fear of what people would think about us.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh, it inspired me to
Really think about it that way. That sharing pain is something that happens all the time. You just don't think about that.
Right, that's true. But a lot of times in pain, we lose our voice. We lose our voice in the pain, so now we have to give a voice back to that pain. But in spite of finding a voice in that pain, we also got to speak. We got to speak life, because that life lies in the power of our tongue. Are we going to just speak death and doom, or are we going to speak life and say, I'm coming out of this, I'm moving forward, I gotta come out of this?
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
And another thing is finding your voice in the pain, but also a lot of times we lose our identity in our pain. So the thing is not to lose our identity in the pain, but again, give that pain a voice. And when you give it a voice, that's when healing comes. That's when forgiveness comes. That's when you begin to open up and say, guess what? I'm going to move forward. I'm going to come out of this.
It's exactly. Personally, I've had my doctors say the same thing to me. He said, you got to get yourself out of it, go back to who you are, You sort of lose some of yourself when you get in the depths of pain and stuff, feeling bad,
Yes.
And feeling sad, you could be same thing, does the same thing, feeling sad, feeling bad. But can you read something about this?
Oh, sure.
I'd love to hear something, because what is the answer to this? That's what's miraculous.
Okay, all right. In fact, I'll just read a... Okay, I think, in fact, let's see, which one any special one, because, okay, we can do pillow talk. We can do a little bit of pillow talk.
Good.
Pillow talk, what whispers to you in the midnight hour? As the light of the day fades away and the hustles of our daily tasks come to a close, the involvement of cooking, cleaning, shopping, work, doctor's visits, and such, there is one thing that we're not in competition with, or should I say, can we compete with? Pillow talk. As we rest our aching bodies and our exhausted minds on our soft pillows, after pushing ourselves to the very edge of our limits during the course of the day, which can be from work day of 8 hours or more, a sleepless night, waiting for a loved one to call or return home safely, or any other way a day is made up. Our mind and soul becomes a battlefield of emotions that are allowed to run free, becoming a Roshra spiral that swirls even faster out of control until we can't hear our heartbeat. As we lay our tired heads down on our soft pillows, our bed has become our own private island that holds no boundaries against or over our past pain or our present issues that we're wrestling with. It becomes a reflection of all the feelings that have speeded into our minds throughout the day, weeks, months, or even years. Better yet, our past. We find ourselves in a reflection of our emotions and that what we're dealing with, the good, bad, happy, and sad. We look forward to answers to life's simplest tasks, questions, and a light to help us see. Who calls your name when the lights are out and the room is dark and the night is still? There's no one to talk to but ourselves. Our thoughts incessantly, relentlessly replaying over and over again, like looking at a reflection of ourselves in a house of mirrors. All our fears, issues, hang-ups, and private affairs seem to appear on our own deserted island, which we came into order to escape it all. Anger, pain, deception, lies, mistakes, old loves, new loves, childhood pain, violations, rage, bitterness, change, unresolved issues, lost through divorce or death, loose ends that he have yet to find any peace with, and the list goes on throughout the night.
That's wonderful. My gosh, that is super. It's written in a way that you can really understand what was going on.
Yes.
And what the emotions are, and that's beautiful. To be able to write emotions is very rare. A lot of people write stories, but they don't write the emotions in there that the people are going through. But this is wonderful. This is, she calls it Finding Strength in the Broken Places. Now, I guess he's got it up on the screen there. And I would suggest that because there's nobody here or anywhere around here that doesn't have some pain. So thank you so much for taking the time to address that and to give some kind of help to people.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for having me.
I would love you to come again anytime you want to come and talk about your book.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back. That's beautiful.